Alright guys, we're back. I am back in the crystal cave and I'm ready to get that blue titanite slab. I also killed the crystal lizard while I came through this cave. I think that there is another one that did get away, but yeah, whatever. Alright, so this is the part that I'm going to use some prism stones for. Now prism stones, you just throw them on the ground and they'll light up the path if you can walk on it. This is probably the hardest path that you'll have to go through. So yeah, I'll probably use most of the prism stones here. I think it kind of winds round. You can see the item there in the distance. I'll probably homeward bone out of here when I can. So go up here. I think I start moving up this way. I don't exactly know where I'm going, so that's why I'm going to use these. I only have 20. I think you can buy some from the undead female merchant. So, if you need to get them, so there is a message right there that tells me. Try enemy! I'm not entirely sure what that means. Alright, so I should be able to go over here. Now, I think you might actually need to make a jump at the end here. Now, I got 11 left, 10 left. So, I'm gonna try and get over there. I think that you might actually need to run and jump. Okay, that is death in front of me. Unless it's round this way? Is it round this way? I guess it might be round this way then. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I even bothered with this last time, so yeah. Okay, it looks like you can actually make it round this way. And roll in there. Jesus. Alright. And there is the blue titanite slab. One of the only ones you get in the game. As per usual, these slabs are very rare. I may use it to upgrade my enchanted longsword because I'm not really going to use it for anything else. But we are getting out of here now because I'm not going back over there. I also picked up some twinkling titanite from the clams, you know, because I went to the crystal caves. I warped to the crystal caves bonfire. So one thing we can do now is actually feed the Firelink altar one of these souls, and that will actually help us get 20 what is it? What am I trying to say here? 20 Estus flasks at Firelink Shrine. There we go. So one cool thing is, if Frampt is asleep, or if you just can't be bothered talking to him, you can actually fall down to Firelink, and you won't actually die. It'll give you this little cutscene here. So we can offer a Thief's Soul to the Lord Vessel here, and then we can warp out using it. So yeah. So I think it's as soon as you get the first Lord Soul and you put it in here that if you talk to the Fire Keeper at Firelink, she'll actually just move this to 20 flasks. So extra kindling. So if we talk to her,
that you have agreed to link the fire. I thank you sincerely. Finally, the curse of the undead will be lifted, and I can die human. I am powerless, but I will do all that I can. Please, save us all. Please.
So with that, you'll hear the little bonfire noise there, and if you go back up here, the fire is much bigger, and we should have 20 flasks. Alright, so next I might go down to Blighttown and go to those couple optional areas that I actually passed up before. Yeah, I'll probably go and do that now. Also, I can probably upgrade my black iron stuff. I got 19 twinkling titanite. It does take like 10 twinkling titanite to like fully upgrade them. Oh yeah, I couldn't medium roll. Alright, so I'll probably meet you guys back in Blighttown. Alright guys, we're back with Dark Souls, and I found the Siegmeyer when I'm down in Blighttown beside, basically it's beside some leeches. There is the Great Hollow entrance up there, so let's go talk to him. Oh, classic Siegmeyer. So once again we've got to talk to him for the second time.
Oh ho! Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. You see, I'm actually in a bit of a fix. I've made it this far, but I'm short on antidote moss for the trip back. By my knighthood, I'm ashamed to ask, but can you spare a few scraps of moss?
So I think it's only 3, so that's really no problem for me, because I have like 16 of them anyway, so yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. A saint you are. This Knight of Katarina expresses his deepest gratitude. I shall not forget this. Please, take this, a symbol of my appreciation.
And then we will get his shield, pretty much.
Well, our fates do seem entwined, don't they? Perhaps this, too, is the will of Lord Gwyn.
Alright man, so we are going to get poisoned because you always get poisoned in Blighttown. I mean, come on, it's going to happen. But there is a bonfire very close, so I'm not actually going to use another purple moss. So I think it was 3 I gave him. I think that's all you need. And that will move him on to the next part of his storyline, which I think is actually the last part. But we won't be going there till a bit later on. So you don't really need to worry about the poison killing you. There should be a bonfire really close here, and this is the Great Hollow, which is a pretty annoying area, and I'll probably want to attune fall control for it and actually use that. I might keep fall control on actually, just in case I come across anything else I need to jump to. So fall control is going on instead of just the regular homing soul mask, because that's probably the one I use the least right now. I'm gonna keep White Dragon Breath. I could take it off, but I guess I should use it. So yeah, the Great Hall is just basically a giant ass tree, and you can fall and die extremely easily. Thankfully I kinda know where to go. I don't know exactly, but I'm probably not going to actually be able to get all the items here. I'm going to probably have to use a Homeward Bone at least once to get out of here. So first of all, there should be crystal lizards in here. So what we want to do is equip the gold serpent ring. I believe there should be one at the end of this tunnel and one at the entrance. So I'm going to quit and reload and basically kill these 2 crystal lizards. And then there is actually no other way out of here unless you land successfully. So I'll probably just Homeward Bone back up to that bonfire after I've done so. Alright guys, so I'm back. I was really surprised I got a Titanite slab off that first crystal lizard there. Yeah, they do drop them more often than the possible farming you can do later on in the game, but they're still not that great a drop. I think this is actually the only place you can really get Titanite slabs from the crystal lizards. So there is like 10 of them in here. I think I know where most of them are, but still quite surprising there. So let's try not to actually lose it. It's not going to be that important because I'm probably not going to be using the colorless Titanite that much, but there is a cave in here which we should probably roll into as soon as we do that. This one is the big one. It has like 5 of the crystal lizards in here. So yeah, I'm just gonna two-hand this thing in order to get it to do work. So there should be 3 out here, 1 in that tunnel, and 1 at the entrance I came in at. So once again, same deal, I'm going to quit and reload. Alright guys, I'm back and got a lot of Twinkling Titanite from all those guys. Yes, if I want to upgrade the Black Iron set, then that's probably all I need, honestly. So, right now we can actually just go and jump off here. There are some Basilisk enemies, but they shouldn't really be too much of a problem. I mean, I'm probably never going to get cursed with 12 humanity, so yeah, it's not going to be a problem, really. Alright. Well, I got a bit of curse going there, I guess, but yeah, I'm not gonna get trapped by that, I'm afraid. So I think there's like these guys got trapped by them now. Go and knock them over. Is that? I guess that just works like that. All right. So there is an item here. There is a few like chunks, like white titanite chunks, red titanite chunks in here. But you gotta fall off, and it's pretty dangerous to get them. And honestly, it's probably not worth it. And right here, I think there should be another crystal lizard kind of on this branch here. So I'm gonna quit and reload for him. Why not? I may as well. Alright, second time. There's the crystal lizard right there. And this one's a little bit trickier to get, and I was not two-handing there. Alright, so that is another red titanite chunk there. Now, there should only be two more. I'm just trying to remember how we actually get to them. And oh god, I almost fell off there. Camera, don't do this to me. I think they're further down on a certain platform, but I can't exactly remember where it is right now. I think you need to jump off. I think it might be down there. But I don't know how I should actually get to it. Okay, I think it's actually at the bottom of this area. There is a path leading down. I think this is it, yeah. Alright, so I think we follow this path for a bit. Or is it this path? I guess it's not this path. The other one then. Trial and error, I guess. Alright, there should be somewhere we can jump off to that should have a couple crystal lizards on it. It's not this section here. I think it's this one down here. So we are going to activate fall control, although it's not that necessary. And I think it's here, so we're going to try and grab, I think these are the last two crystal lizards here, so yeah, once again, quit and reload. Okay, so those were the last two crystal lizards there. Now, I'm wondering if I could actually attempt to get that item now. Nah, I'm not going to bother. Don't think there's anything over here, so I don't know why it's sending me here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use a homeward bone to get all the way back up to the bonfire, because there is a pretty useful ring we can get. And this is where fall control will once again come in handy. So I believe we just want to fall here, yes, into this tree trunk here. I should just be able to fall. I don't know if I should roll. I think I just jump. Almost fall off there. Alright, so yeah, fall control actually completely helped me here. So this is the Chloranthy ring. I can just put it on right now. It basically boosts stamina recovery speed. So that means that my stamina will go up quicker after I attack. So that is a pretty damn useful ring. I mean, if you're coming down here, you better get some... I don't know why I have to jump out here. I don't really want to. Oh god. Okay. So it looks like I can get this item easily. And Titanite chunk. So yeah, there is a lot of ore and stuff in this area. There's not actually that many enemies, but, you know. Does this lead anywhere? I can't remember. I don't think it does. Alright. So now, I think we just need to find the way down, and this is a problem because I forget which, actually, the way down is. Alright, so I think we go over here first. This is where we were before, where we killed the basilisks. But I don't know where to go now. We'll take these guys out again, why not? Alright, I better get out of that. The drop eyes of death. I've actually been trying to play Demon Souls recently. I figured I may as well go and try it out. Been trying to get through that. It's pretty difficult as well, of course. What do you expect? Alright. So yeah, this is the direction I went last time, so this should hopefully take me further down. I'm not going to bother with any of the other items. I don't think there are anything other than ore here, and that's a very annoying jump to make. I don't know how you got cursed here, but alright. So I think we just follow this kind of area down and keep going down. Is this where I was before? Right, so we might need to actually drop down somewhere. Where did we drop down again? I'm very confused right now. Okay, so I can roll over that. This place is pretty just confusing in general. God, where do I go? Okay. Well, I can drop down here. I think this might be it. Okay. Well, I think we're going down a bit. Is it going to end here? Yes, it is. Alright. That's not great, is it? And I can drop down there to get that item. Okay, I'll probably have to do that then. Fall control should help quite a bit. It might actually be here. Okay. Just fall down on a random platform. You'll eventually get there. Yeah, so I can get this item at least. And then where to go after that? A blue titanite chunk. I could have always farmed them anyway. You can farm all the chunks. I mean, they don't have great drop rates, but you can do it if you want. Am I just meant to fall down there now? I don't know. Or is there somewhere... Oh, I can fall down here. Let's fall down here. Okay. Okay, I think it's a pretty safe drop. Oh yeah, this one. You can try and make this, but you got to be like perfect with your placement there. Otherwise, that's going to happen. I don't exactly know what item it is because I fell last time as well, but yeah. Doesn't really matter that much anyway. So there's some more basilisks here. There is some holes you can fall down, so yeah, be careful. So yeah, I'm liking the Moonlight Greatsword, but I need to upgrade it a little bit more. I think I can actually do that because I got enough dragon scales, but it takes like, what is it, like 10,000 to upgrade it every time, which is pretty... Well, it's a lot, you know. I can just use that to level up, really. So yeah, so there should be a ladder down. Yeah, there you are. Okay, let's actually use some of our spells. I mean, we haven't really done much of that. The basilisks are pretty easy to take out, so yeah. And I think there's just more basilisks here. The enemies aren't really that bad here, but once you get to the bottom, there are some enemies that are very, very annoying. But yeah, there is some nice items in here, but I would mostly just get the ring if possible. You can go here a lot earlier, like pretty much as soon as you reach Blighttown and get some stuff there, and it might be more useful then, but for me it's not really that useful, so I'm not going to like repeatedly try and do those annoying drops down the items and stuff. So yeah, there's also other drops you can make down here if you feel lucky. There's various drops you can do. I think there's like a few more items, 2 or 3. There's one there. Yeah, if you miss that jump, you're going all the way down, so I'm not going to even bother with that. So yes, we're going to get some new enemies here. So I'm going to get Great Soul Arrow out. I can use White Dragon's Breath, I guess. Actually, yeah, I may as well use it because... No. I think we get the easier enemies first, so I'll leave it at that. Alright. Let's go down here. There we go. Yeah, so we got these mushrooms. They were from the... was it Darkroot Basin before? No, it was the Darkroot Forest, not the Basin. They've still got quite a lot of health. I mean, compared to your regular enemy, they have quite a lot of health and that sound. So yeah, they're okay to take out. I just don't know why they make that sound, really. There is quite a lot of them. Huh. I guess we can get over to that somehow. Probably need to drop. I'll get it in a sec. So yeah, these guys can be relatively easy to take out, but they have another enemy in here, which are basically the mushroom parents from the same place. Remember when we got the enchanted ember? Yeah, these guys, the big guys, are not fun. And I think I'll probably have some of them coming at me now. So we are going to get White Dragon's Breath out. And it's probably going to not be that bad because we are ranged, but normally it's like, oh god, why? So as you can see, they have a lot of HP. I don't know why it freezes up so much on the crystals. Oh god, I almost fell off. You should be careful about what's behind you. So what we're going to do is we're going to use some soul spears because there is a bonfire coming up. Did that hit both of them? Oh, it does actually pierce. I didn't actually know that. Huh. Okay. We'll get Homing Crystal Soul Mass out. And if they punch you, you're probably dead. Just saying. And that Homing Crystal Soul Mass done so much right there. So yeah, we still got some more here that I can take out fairly easily. I'll use the Soul Spear on this guy. So I think they have like 2,000 health or something. It's pretty insane. I don't know why this guy's just standing here. There must be something wrong with my DS fix or something because it seems to just lag on the crystal attacks for some reason. Alright, that should be all of them. Thank god. If they punch you, they might one-shot you. They probably one-shot me because I don't have that much health. But, yeah. They're pretty nasty. So if you have any kind of range, you would want to use that instead. Alright, so I was going to try and get that item up there. I don't exactly know what it is. So, where was it? It's over there. I guess I got to drop down from this side. Right, where's my fall control? Let's get this out again. I should be able to just fall down from here. Okay. That is just a Titanite chunk, which is probably more useful to me than the others, honestly. And speaking of, I probably should use the blue Titanite slab to just turn my longsword into a +5 enchanted, because I'm not really going to make another enchanted weapon, probably. And I might not use the longsword anymore, because I have this thing now. The longsword is pretty good, honestly. So, yeah, you'll get to a fog gate here. You can go through it. And wait for the smoke to clear. And now we are in Ash Lake, so yes, we have actually went to the next area already. So we can kind of start walking down here. And the first thing that will become apparent as soon as we exit this log sort of area here, and this is an area where you can get a lot of dragon scales, so it's very worth doing, is there's another Hydra. This one is tougher than the other one, so he is kind of a pain in the ass. So the first thing we can do is, if you know about this bonfire here, you can just go and rest it immediately. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't need fall control anymore, so I'm gonna swap that out for something else. I don't think there's, well, maybe power within. No, I will just have Homing Soul Mass again. Alright, so now we're going to be taking on that Hydra, because he's pretty much the only enemy in here. I mean, there are a few others, but they're nothing too special, honestly, so yeah. Alright guys, we are back, and I think we're ready to take on that Hydra over there. Let's find him. There he is. He's actually got to take a while to actually get over here, so he won't attack immediately, I think. And I'm going to put the longsword on instead of the massive greatsword. Though we are going to be able to upgrade it quite a bit after we get through this area, so there's that. So I'm going to put Homing Crystal Soul Mass on. Alright. So they're going to attack. I'm going to roll forward, wait for them to come closer. Hopefully. And then attack once they start attacking with their heads. It shouldn't be too big a problem for me. I can just kind of walk backwards. Did that really only do 50 damage? That kind of sucks. Alright, so I'm doing 185 damage, was that? I think it was like 185 damage. So I got the Chloranthy ring on for extra stamina, because we gotta love some stamina regen. I need some right now. Okay, that should be good. Oh, Jesus. Alright. I'm getting some hits in by swinging wildly. That's alright then. They still do quite a bit of damage, even though they're attacking through my shield. I mean, obviously the Eagle Shield is 95%, only, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Alright, let's attack again. Alright, okay, I got one of the heads off, at least. I think it's just one so far. So you can cut off all the heads, or you can also completely deplete its health, which I may do before I'm able to actually cut off all the heads here. Come on, you're going through the beach. That's hacking right there. So yeah, once again, this is going to take quite a long time in order to get through this. See, I just done 620 to him. Damn.